Hi everyone, I am at Lennar Homes in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, and I just got an email and I thought this is so important. I really need to hop on over here. In fact, you can see I was on my way to go swimming and thought this is just such an important news story. I need to hop on over here. The email made it seem like they were offering, this was something new, that they were offering solar homes. But the reason, I'm told by the salesperson, who was way too busy because they have all these people here looking at new homes, she couldn't do an interview with me right today. But and I tried to call their national office and got, or the office that was in the email, and got a recording. So, you know, these people are just so, they really are overworked because it's so hard to find new homes in Florida. But what she wanted to stress, the solar homes are not new, and you can see the solar panels on them. This development has been here in the Lakewood Ranch area, Polo Run, for about 3 years, but they're really starting to crunch the numbers on the savings that people are getting. And they're saving about 30 to 40% on their electric utility bills. So it's pretty amazing. You can see as you look down the street, the solar panels are standard. It comes with the house, and if you want to add more panels to come off the grid even more, then you can do it. And Lennar, and I checked this right before I went on the air here, they are the biggest builder as of 2020 in the United States, with 15 billion in sales in 2020. So some people, you know, they want more of a custom builder, Lennar, because they are so big. They are kind of a cookie cutter, but I say that very loosely because they have some amazing floor plans, and when you walk into them, you don't feel like it's cookie cutter. You can still get your granite countertops. In fact, I believe last time I looked at a model, that was standard. So the solar panels are pretty amazing, and as you look down the street, you can see some are bigger than others. So some people are opting for the bigger panels or just more of them. And it just depends, of course, you know, what you want. But this email, even though I thought, oh, this is something new, and I've been here before, and I thought, you know, how did I miss this? But now the difference is they're really promoting solar, and it sure makes sense here in Florida, right? And that's what I think is so cool, is that this is available, and they are about to sell out of this development. As you look around, really, we just see some vacant land across the street, but pretty much everything else is built out here. And that's the situation with the new homes here. So the way it works, if you want in here, they do encourage or certainly allow working with a realtor. And I promised I wouldn't do any more real estate videos, but you know, this really is important, because if you are vegan, you probably care about the environment. As I like to say, you can't call yourself an environmentalist if you're not out here in nature observing what animals and plants need from humans, which is generally just to leave them alone. And you know, some of the builders do this better than others. They're able to build homes and preserve a certain part of the land that they owned as a national, or as a preserve, and you know, not destroy the habitat. So it's always this challenge, because you know, Florida overtook New York as the third largest state a few years ago, and there's a reason for that. And that trend, especially with COVID, is certainly continuing. But the solar connection, I mean, you're really getting off the grid with that. And that's what's so cool. You're not draining the environment. And to make homes sustainable, to make our lives as sustainable, is really important, and being vegan is just one component. Now, the United Nations says the #1 thing you can do to reduce your carbon footprint is to get off animal agriculture. The next thing you can do is to become sustainable in the energy you consume, and certainly solar and living in places where there's plenty of it is so important. So I hope you'll forgive my transgression here in talking about real estate. But if you're interested in living in a place like this, please let me know. There are reasons to have realtors on your side in dealing with with builders, especially if you don't live here. And most of my clients, at least when they contacted me, they weren't living here and wanted somebody who was, as my consumer reporting logo went, on your side to represent your best interests. And you know, people think, well, the builders pay extra to have realtors. They don't. It's part of their marketing budget, whether they spend it on something else or it goes to a realtor. It's all the same. Just walking now toward the back part here, and again, you can see it's a beautiful lake, and a lot of these developments have lakes like this where your home backs up to it. Of course, you pay a premium for that. But again, mentioning that lots are in hot demand here in Florida, especially new construction. And I typically don't do a lot of it just because people get, you know, they don't want to wait a year or two to build. You know, they want to buy their house now. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, if I can help you, please do let me know. I'm all about it. And I just got so excited that I hopped in the car and said, oh, solar, what are they doing here? And as I look around, I mean, I've been here before and I just never noticed all of the solar panels on the roof. And I think part of that is because the last time I was here, they didn't have this much built. So now really, it's like every single, almost every single rooftop I think that I can see has some kind of solar panel on it. How cool is that? All right, everybody, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, and we'll send you more things. Just know, even if this isn't available, you know I've got my Google alerts set to solar homes in Sarasota, and I'll let you know when something comes on the market. And we'll be all over it. All right, everyone, gotta run.